Will this quickie go viral? The term epidemic refers to an outbreak of an infectious disease that spreads to a large portion of the population within just a few weeks. But it's actually rare that the news media uses it that way. It's really just a buzzword for something they want to fearmonger about. There's an obesity epidemic, an opioid epidemic, a gun violence epidemic, a suicide epidemic, a racism epidemic, on and on and on. I recently saw a report on the C-section epidemic. I mean, really? The fact is that none of these can be an epidemic because none of them are infectious. And even if you want to say it's the statistical equivalent of an epidemic, well, more Americans die from the flu than die from opioids. So how is there an opioid epidemic but not a flu epidemic? You're 5 times as likely to die from an accidental fall as from gun violence. But no one says we have a falling epidemic. It's just what the news media does these days. They go beyond just reporting the news to try and scare you into doing what they want. The latest is the vaping epidemic. Vaping is at least 95% safer than smoking, 100% if you just vape flavored glycol with no active ingredient. But the news media stirs up this scare to get people to demand the government ban it. That's creating the news, not reporting it. And it works by activating the amygdala, thus stimulating the hippocampus. This causes a form of stress which bypasses rational thought. And the worst part is, if there ever actually is an epidemic of measles or whatever, it'll be that much harder to get people to take action. They're just using the word epidemic to try and scare you. Don't fall for it.